guys, Leo from Yu-Gi-Oh! Network here. Gonna post a quick deck profile right here of Evilswarms. I'm on my lunch break, so I gotta make this quick. It usually never ends quick. It's fucking always like 10, 12 minutes. Annoying, but alright, whatever. Evilswarms definitely a great deck. It's just freaking funny as hell to troll people with this. This is what I call my troll deck, honestly, because these people can't really do anything when you have Ophion on the field. It's just funny as hell. Let's get into it. Alright, we have 3 Evilswarm Heliotrope. Um, you can run 2. I run 3 because there's a chance you might go in the hand, and you still have the Rescue Rabbit, so you can use that to get the other 2 that'll be in the deck. I just like, and plus it's 1950 beater. It's just that in its own makes it a great card. It's already a strong card. We have 1 Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah, all the monsters are dark. Why not have him? Crazy card. Destroys basically anything. He's definitely a win condition. We have 3 Evilswarm Caster. He's the main playmaker, I guess you could say. It's easiest way to make Ophion is just using him. Normal summon him. You can normal summon once again. It's a great card. And then we have 3 Thunderbirds. This is probably one of the best cards to start off with because you summon him and then use like whatever, like a spell or something like that, and you'd banish him so he'd come back next turn as a 1950 beater, and he can get around a lot of cards like excuse me, he can get around a lot of cards like Deep Prison, Mirror Force, stuff like that by banishing himself and just coming back next turn as 1950 beater. It's a great card. And we have 3 Evilswarm Kirkion. He another great card. Basically, you get it's like an easy XZ. You summon him, and then you're able to summon another monster from your graveyard, and then you're able to banish one of your Evilswarm monsters in your graveyard. Add a monster that was in another Evilswarm monster that was in your graveyard to your hand, and then normal summon once again that turn. So it's possible to get what is it Ouroboros by so what is it summoning Kirkion, and then getting Caster, and then summoning Caster, and then using his effect to normal summon another monster like a Heliotrap. It's a great card. Now we have 3 Evilswarm Mandrogra. I don't know how to pronounce that weird ass looking plant thingy. Basically, a lot of people either run 2, 1, or just don't run it at all. People don't like running it at 3. But what I do, the reason I run them at 3 is because opponents tend to waste their traps and their good cards on this card for the fact that you special summon them because you special summon them from your hand if your opponent has more monsters than you. You special summon them. I'm not gonna let them get off a play, so let me destroy it with like a bottomless or something like that. Alright, that's fine. I still have a caster in hand, so I'm gonna normal summon 2 other monsters regardless, and that was a waste for you basically. It's a great card. Um, and we have the 1 rabbit because we're running 3 vanilla monsters with the same name, so it's just a must-have card basically. Now for the spells, we have 1 Allure of Darkness for draw power, consistency, 1 Rhoda to get like Fire Caster is probably the most important card. We have Dark Hole staple, 3 MSTs is back row's a bitch. We have 1 Book of Moon, another staple, and we have 2 Infestation Pandemic. I do not run 3 because I am running the other Infestation Infection. That's the other one I run. I don't think it's needed to run 3. I just don't think it's needed, and you'll destroy most of them with the MSC. I just don't think it's needed. I think 2 is fine. It works great. I never have a problem with it. Forbidden Dress, that's what you really should be worried about because Infestation Pandemic doesn't protect you from any effects of like Raikou or Shiznit like that. But Forbidden Dress does, so this is a really helpful card. Now for the traps, you have 1 Bottomless, and we have 1 Pinpoint Guard. In a deck like this, I prefer Pinpoint Guard over any Call of the Haunted because Call of the Haunted, all you gotta do is chain an MSC, it's destroyed, that's it, your monster doesn't come back. Pinpoint Guard, on the other hand, is when they kill an attack, you target 1 level 4 lore monster in your graveyard, special summon and defense, but it can be destroyed by anything that's in, basically, by battle or by card effects. The only way they can get rid of it is to send it back to your hand, but that would be really counterproductive, honestly. And since this deck runs all level 4s, besides the Dark Arm Dragon, it runs all level 4s, it's a great card, and it definitely protects you more than Call of the Haunted could. Then we have 1 Torrential staple, 2 Deep Prisons, it's just a great card, getting over things like Stardust and whatnot. 1 Compulse, same reason to get over like Synchros and XZs, because you don't want them in the field because they suck. 1 Infestation Infection, yeah. What this does basically is it gets you the cards you need when you want it. So you shuffle an Evilswarm monster or Steel Swarm, but it's an Evilswarm, so I'm not gonna mention that. An Evilswarm monster from your hand or side of the field, and then you put it in your deck, and then you add you add 1 Evilswarm monster from your deck to your hand. So you can like trade in one of your Mandragora and get a caster, something like that. Yeah. And then we have 3 Fitness Chain, because we run no effect veilers. So Phoenix Chain I think is a pretty good card to have, and it stops a lot of decks, a lot of people. Like in like whatever cards Ophion can't stop for some reason, Phoenix Chain can. We have the Dark Bribe to protect your monsters, and because Dark Bribe is the shit, and then we have the one Solemn Warning. Now for the extra deck, we have one Evilswarm Ouroboros, one Gemini Pearl, three Ophion. This is like the must-have in the deck. This is what makes everyone upset. It's freaking funny. Um, one Utopia, one Bahamut. This is probably my favorite card, and it's my favorite all-time favorite card in the deck because this guy is basically your big eye of the deck. You detach an XZ and then you target a face of monster your opponent controls, discard an Evil Storm, you get that monster. It's permanent and stays there forever. Not to the end phase, it's yours for the rest of the game or until it's destroyed or whatever. It's just a freaking great card. And he's a 30-50, like, he's nothing to sneeze at. He's pretty, strong. We have one Blade Armor Ninja, one Poppy, one Black Ship of Corn, one Excalibur, one Maestro, one Laval Chain. It's like for stuff like Kirkan if you need it. Like you send the monster to the grave, but then you can use Kirkan's effect, whatever. Dagusta Emerald is like your Pot of Avarice. It's a great card. And then one Gaga Cowboy. Now for the side deck, we run one Thunder King Rayo, so stop more special summons. And if you hear anything, it's my mom in the background on the phone, so I apologize. One Evilswarm. Oh, what? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I'm sorry. This is too hard. Um, he's basically your compulse of the deck, like an extra compulse monster. It's a great card. We have double Maxine, double Veiler for the hand traps that I run here. If like the effects are really problematic, or like if they special summon a lot, but they're not all like something like a Yusei deck with special summon a lot of like low level monsters, Maxi would like be really great. But then again, it won't even matter because the Ophion, you'll most likely have Ophion on the field, and they won't be able to summon any Stardust or any of those stupid synchros, so it's not even that big of a deal. The two effective villagers, yeah. Then we have one crazy box because we play the epidemic, the Eradicator epidemic virus and the deck devastation virus. If you don't want to destroy like your Ophion or something like that, play triple smashing ground to get over any monsters, like just in case they summon, like they get strong monsters or something like that, or monsters that can be targeted. We have the smashing grounds. We have the extra infestation pandemic just in case if you really need it. We have the deck devastation virus, the Eradicator. Then we have Mental Drain and Soul Drain. Soul Drain kills like what is it, fire avatar decks and dark worlds. Same thing with Mental Drain. It's just a great card. Mental Drain is more like if they're running a lot of hand traps or something like that, then it's pretty good. So yeah, that's the deck profile. I'd recommend this deck to anybody. This deck is really great. It's a really good deck on its own, and it stops lots of other decks. The only bad matchup you'd have is probably against the Constellar monsters because it's basically made to counteract this deck. That's really what it's made for. But yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe because that would be loved and needed. It'd be really great, and share. Tell your buddies about this, help a brother out, well, yeah, this is Leo from Yu-Gi-Oh Network. Peace out.